Where's Nelson more dangerous, standing and throwing, or when he breaks contain and he's out running around?
I haven't watched that much of him, but I would guess just breaking contain would be a number one because he's a really mobile guy and a really good athlete. So.
Talk about the emotion of this week's game.
Everyone's excited. Everyone's always wants. This is one. Everyone wants to win this game every year. So everyone's pretty amped up, and especially coming off last week, we were just ready to make a statement. So yeah.
Has the nature of this rivalry changed at all through the years?
Like I said earlier, I've only been a part of this for the rivalry for 3 years. Growing up watching it as a kid, you don't notice it change very much. It's always big time for you when you're a little kid. So in the past 3 years, I don't see it has changed very much. But like Coach said, we'll see it in about 5 years and see where it's going.
What is the emotion? I mean, do you guys hate BYU? Do you respect them? Do you hate them and respect them?
We respect them, obviously they're another team, but it comes down to the game and just being able to, you respect every team you play, but it's going to be a lot of emotion, I guess. We don't hate them, but you obviously dislike the rival and you want to beat the rival, so yeah.
Usually when you lose your starting quarterback, there's a little bit of a lull, guys maybe drop. It seemed like Friday night when John came in, a lot of guys really rallied around him. What's kind of the team's vibe around John Hayes?
He commands leadership. He comes out and he has a good attitude all the time, and he just got the spark going real quick and got everyone excited, and so everyone supports whatever quarterback we have the same, and so we'll just go from there.
Coach talked about the gap between John and Travis not being very big.
Yeah.
John has the edge on experience. You see both these guys in practice. What's your kind of sum up the two quarterbacks if you could?
Like Coach Witt said, they're both really close passing wise, and I think Travis has a little more mobility and can run a little better than John. But John is also can get out of the pocket and move too, like we've seen. And I don't see much of a difference besides their build, their and just stuff like that.
If you were lining up against them, which one would you like to see least?
Neither of them. I mean, I face it every day in practice, and it's fun when we're in practice, but I couldn't imagine playing against him in a game because it's just so
good political answer.
Yeah.
How does John carry himself this year versus last year?
It's a lot similar. He's always been the same guy coming in here, and I just think he has more confidence coming in just off of your experience. So, really exciting.
Well, can you talk a little bit about last year's game and just how all of a sudden it quickly got away from BYU?
Yeah, there's just turnover after turnover. Nothing was going in their favor, and it just seemed like we had good momentum, and it couldn't be slowed down. So, yeah.
What's that feeling like when you beat your biggest rival? I mean, it was a close game all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's a record.
Yeah. It's obviously exciting to beat any team that much, but when it's your rival, it's kind of like, especially me being from Utah County, it's kind of, I can go back into home on Sunday with a big smile on my face, I guess. So it's nice.
Do you guys feel like you're better than BYU as far as the programs go?
Not as far as programs go. I know I've only been a part of this program, so I don't know how anyone else runs their program. I feel like we have a great program here, so we're just gonna. That's all I really know is our program, and I think it's great. So.
Quade, do you guys talk at all about not wanting to be the team that is the third best team if you lose to these guys? You've lost to Utah State.
Yeah, we don't talk about it much. I guess it's not really a thing. We just come in each week and try to win, obviously. So we don't really mention. We don't want to be the third best or anything like that. We just plan to win it.
So how much of an emotional component is there? Or is there any?
There is. It's obviously the big rivalry week, so there's obviously emotion, but it's not too big. It's just another big game for us. And like Coach Witt said, every game this year is a big game for us now that we're in the Pac-12 and all the games we've played.